Alright, so big video here. 36 minutes of me talking about the RS3 V5, which I've always been telling my friends lately, hey, I feel like I could talk about this cube for hours. So 36 minutes really shouldn't be that crazy. Really shouldn't. And I've never really done a ramble video before, but I'm just like taking this right quick, raw dogging this one. But anyways, it's Woji the Woji, Mr. OH Man. This is a video of a 10.14 average of 100, which is pretty good for me. It's up there with the best average of 100s I've had lately. Which, I guess if I could start off my huge ramble, this cube is simply just wonderful. It is beautiful. It's also affordable. Let me look at this. Let me look this up. Because I believe the UV coated version is around $25 for the whole shebang. Yeah, $25. And for this cube, I got the spring tension version as well. And basically, how I set this up is I took a UV coated version and the spring tension version. I swapped out the UV coated pieces as much as I could. So, changing out
he pulled up with whatever
corner pieces, and what else did I do? It was, yeah, really just corner. I can't even take an edge out, but you know, edges. Oh, I just swapped in the frosted plastic edges. I'm a big fan of frosted plastic as opposed to the UV coating. I don't really care about it. It just feels like an authentic Moyu cube, how it should be when it's got the frosted plastic on it. It's also more fun because it's like, oh yeah, I get to break it in and stuff. So when I set this up lube wise, and okay, I guess I'll talk about compression. Well, I have it cranked to the highest compression. This cube is it's a bit stiff, but it's still good. Like really, well, the way I have it right now, it's kind of fast, and I could use it for two-handed, but the UV coated version honestly is a lot nicer for two-handed. But lube-wise, I set this cube up with the usual Angstrom lubes. I don't think I was able to. No, wait. No, yeah, I was able to remove an edge. That's the super way long. My bad. I was able to remove an edge and lube the tracks with the Gravitas, going with the pieces with the Dignitas, and then I think it's Silk. Well, not Silk. No, it's Mystic. It's Mystic. Mystic, and I slowed down with Silk. But really, for this cube, I felt that it's better on the faster, like on a faster side, and that's something I've been getting more used to lately. Just using a faster cube. I also have the Super Way Long, which I've been trying to record solves for, but I have a hard time, feeling comfortable about my solves. But that's for a later video if I can get it out during my semester. But the RS3 V5, the Woji way, it's phenomenal. I've been using the D's Nuts cube and the prototype D's Nuts. Shout out Mr. D's Nuts. But the RS3 V5, the way I've set it up, it's the perfect OH cube. And I can't believe it's this good for like such a low price. It's very affordable. Like $35 plus whatever taxes you're paying. I'll take it. That's a little bit cheaper than the Worm 19. And Worm 19, it's a banger cube as well, of course. So in comparison to the UV coated version, I've used the UV coated version for competing. I had a good average. I just messed it up with a 10.9. And the average ended up being low 10. I have the video is already up. You've probably seen it. In the next round, I kind of just botched it out of just like lubing. I have the bad habit of lubing cube in competition sometimes, and I need to stop that because I need to just keep it on fast, unless it's too fast. Because that messed it up. But UV coated version was good. I have yet to compete with the RS3 V5, the Woji way in comp. But I do have a competition. I have one at least in February. I don't have a lot of money right now, so I'm just kind of like going to the ones that are close by, of course. I have 2 rounds, and I'll be using the Woji V5, and I'm going to be excited for it. So I guess if I could talk about more of how I've been solving with the V5, I get my sub 8 singles pretty easily. I've gotten a counting 6 on it. I've gotten a 5 at least. I know at least 1 5 on it. And that was the same day as the counting 6. But 6s are pretty easy to get. And sub 9 averages as well. And overall, I feel like I'm just approaching sub 10 with this cube globally, which I've been going for a long time. Going for that for a long time. Super long time. And I've been adjusting my... I've been playing around with how I even solve OH. Because there's everyone like Patrick, there's DSM Cubed, I believe it is, and many more that are just like, I just watch and I appreciate. Oh yeah, and Juliet Sebastian. So I've been trying a bit of table, but I've also been trying to see how different cross solutions work and more F moves. But I think my turning has also kind of increased from just doing a lot of one hand lately. I think that I mean, you do a lot of solves and you build turning. You can just build turning off of that. I mean, well, for me at least, because I binge solves on OH.
I got my best one-handed average while watching Attack.
When I say I do a lot of OH, I really mean it. Because I'll just sit down for like hours and do OH. That's literally my whole deal. And the RS3 V5 just makes it more fun. So it just works out. And I just need more comps. What else do I say about the RS3 V5? Yeah, so I guess I can go into the previous Moyu cubes. So the Super RS3 Ball Core was one cube that stuck out to me really well. I still have my PB average of 5 on it. It's an 8.09, which on the V5 I've had sub 8 BPA like so many times. Especially with the counting 6. It's been ridiculous, but I will get there probably soon, probably before the next comp. I'll probably get global sub 10 maybe soon. My 3x3 isn't that strong, so I don't really know, but I can probably do it. Because all my averages of 100 lately have been like about 10.1 with the cube. But more importantly, this is the first time in a long time where I haven't been in a main crisis because of how good this cube is. Because I've had so many competitions where I'll switch from the D's Nuts cube to the ball core because I'm like, I can't tell if it's like, if those cubes are too fast or too slow. I mean, for when I went to the one-handed in the Madison Ballroom competition in I think it was August, I just ran it up and used my D's Nuts cube the same way, even if it was fast, and I did pretty good. I think I should just keep using fast cubes for one-handed in comp because I feel like that will help. But back to the Moyu track record. So ball core, very nice cube, very, very nice feeling, and very reliable until I made it too slow, which that happens. And I'm kind of learning that still, but I've been fixing setups on cubes lately. So, ball core, and then I believe it was probably, I can't even remember. The next cube was probably the Super RS3 V2, which Super RS3 V2 is kind of, it was not it. I liked it for two-handed for a while. I got my first average with it was sub 7. Yeah, and I only have like a few of those. All my sub 7 averages are like 6.9 though. But that round was good. I almost got a decent PR the next round too, but I messed up and didn't do a one with last layer right. But ended up not liking it, and that was depressing, especially for one hand. It just did not work. Oh yeah, and then before that was the Weilong V9, which I had a toy around with that one, gutting a standard, switching in springs, and changing into frosted plastic, which I don't even think I've had it that long enough to where like the frosted plastic wore off because Moyu released the V5 and it's super way long so quick, which I mean it's pretty cool. These newer cubes are pretty nice. The V9 was really I mean I got a 6 flat average on camera. I was saying I didn't like it, but after like really setting it up, like it was my main. It was super my main. It's just it's a nice 2-hand cube, but one-handed it's okay. I just can't really use it. I mean, it feels all right. Like I know my buddy Brian Johnson uses it, or he's used it. I think he might have used it for the 9.4 OH average. I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's also the homing. I got sent the UV ball core, Magic Close. I used it for a minute. I just didn't really like it after a while. It wasn't really my thing. And then I later got regular ball core, which honestly it's like not even that pricey if I remember correctly, like 20 bucks. I was trying it for OH and it felt pretty good, but then later like the setup kind of failed on me. I couldn't really use it. And it's pretty slow, but all in all, I just don't know how to set it up. I guess I might have to ask about that because I would still be willing to try it out if it'll work, but it's not gonna be my main over the V5. I can tell you that for sure. V5 is just simply too good. Yeah. Next was I don't know. I think that's the whole line, if I remember correctly. I also got sent RS3 2020 UV coated, which I played with for a few minutes. It's nice, but I don't really. It's not for me, of course. Just another cube. But now we get to the V5. The V5 is good for both-handed. I was in a Discord call with some friends, and I was just sitting like, hey, like, trying it the first day, and I was just like, oh my god, this cube is so nice, so nice. No.
Okay,
I didn't expose too much, though. Don't worry, Moyu. But I was sitting there, I was getting like sub 10 AO25s, like easy, like first day, and it was like, it just like. It was really nice. It was just really nice, like seeing that the first day of having a cube, like it being super OHable.
Oh yeah.
And I kept using it.
Especially
I kept getting good times. And then I went to get another one, get another couple of them, because they're cheap. And then now I have the Woji set with the V5 that you see on the screen. And a lot of these, like so many of these solves are sub 10. Like it's probably most of them. Sub 10s are so easy on this cube. It's just straight up like, it's like a blessing from OU. I'm really happy that I was sent this cube. Like, sent the UV coated version.
What?
Because of how good it is. Especially just after all the setup. Setup is so worth it. It takes like an hour or two, but like, it's so worth it. So I'm gonna be putting like 300 hours into this at least, like, you know, the rest of the year probably. Like, see,
my fucking unattended ass.
It's just, this cube is so beautiful. Okay, we're at 14 minutes. I gotta think of stuff. I don't know. My cubing lately has been literally just a bunch of OH and two-hand. The Super Way Long is really good. I hope to release a video on that, as I've said, like 7 minutes ago, probably. But college has been kicking my butt. I am involved in quite a bit here. You know, kind of just figuring out life. Where I'm going next. I graduate in a few weeks, so I'm kind of just sitting and pondering. But I'm hoping overall I can just start competing more now I'm off to college. I'm probably gonna organize competitions for real now that I'm like out of college, or at least I hope. And probably be at my university, maybe. RS3 V5. RS3 V5. I mean, okay. Yeah. Okay, this is, okay, I have to mention this is raw footage. I've been getting a lot of DNFs due to turning a move before starting timer because I can be impatient. That's messed up a lot of solves, of course, and it is pretty frustrating. Probably just a brain thing, but yeah. Let's see. What else can I say? What else can I say? Yeah. I guess I could talk about some more stats. I don't know if I mentioned I got a sub 10 ao100 on this cube. I've been on one-handed for like so long, and of course I do so much OH. Like I do hundreds of solves a week, every week. Like I'm always on OH. Some days I have a cube in my hand like all day, like still, because I know a lot of the OG cubers, OG fast people. I remember them like always being like, yeah, I don't cube as much as I used to. I don't really carry the cube around me more, like anymore. But I still do that because that's all I really do. It's cube, do OH. Because it genuinely makes me happy. And I really didn't see myself like getting this fast. Like I kind of just came into cubing like,
yeah,
I don't know, having fun with 3x3. I just spam 3x3 solves, like some other events. I couldn't really get into other events that much. Like Pyramids, I've just now been getting into that like this past year. I've been getting like towards like sub 4 on Pyra, which isn't a big deal, but it's been like I've been having a lot of fun. I get like sub 3 averages on Pyramids, and it's like pretty cool. But it's also like kind of just learning a new event. It's like pretty nice. But one-handed, I think I kind of felt like I was the one-handed guy when I was like, I don't know. It's been years. I've been doing this for so long that it's like I can't really pinpoint. I just know my buddy Kieran Dyson kind of just got me into doing a lot of OH. I just kept doing it. I don't know, I'm competitive like that. I just been doing it. And I got an R single, which I reflect back on. It's like that all fucking sucks, but like it's a 7 that early on. It's like I can't really complain, even though I had like a fat pause in it. It could have been a 6, right? But that's just like cope, and I don't do that.
Yeah.
And now I have a full step 7 PR, which I'll smash soon, so I'm not really worrying about it, but I'm just solving. But like, I don't know, 2017, I kind of just got into it, and then I remember, I think I was only sub 12 during quarantine, like the start of quarantine, something like that. And then sub 11 global, I don't even remember. I think it was like 2 years ago. But it's just like crazy, like, I feel like I've been improving pretty fast. I'm also like, getting sub 10 average of 100 for a CFOP solver is such a big deal, like a massive deal. Because, and in a comparison to Rue solvers seem to get like sub 9 average of hundreds or whatever all the time. And I don't see that much with CFOP solvers, unless if I just like don't pay enough attention. I don't know. But for me, like, I have sub 10 ao100, and it's just like I feel like I'm up there, and it's all thanks to the RS3 V5. because this cube is amazing. It's consistent. It's very consistent. Like, Moyu really snapped with this one. Like, consistent main for OH. Like, I'm not even, like, picking up the D's Nuts cube unless if I'm, like, going out. Like, maybe, like, a warm-up cube, but really, like, I need to also clean out my UV coated version. It's too slow. But as soon as I get that done, I'll probably use that a little bit more, but it's nothing crazy for me at this point. So we're 20 minutes in. 20 minutes into my ramble. It's not really about RS3 V5.
Oh,
I mean, it's like
dude.
focused on it, but I realize I've been rambling about random shit. But that's okay. I'm just talking about OH. Yeah. And okay, I've been recording a lot of OH solves. I want to get a sub 10 ao100 on camera.
Not the sauce.
Cause I will raw like upload that too. Like, I do not care. Well, for when that happens, I'm probably gonna do one-handed after I get off this recording. Yeah, it's Friday. I skipped my one class, and I'm just in my apartment, just like sitting here. So like, it's convenient for me. So either that or I hop on the game.
Am I Mr. Mario Man?
Yeah. I've been thinking about learning more ZBs lately. I feel like I don't have the time and energy because of college and like everything's going on. Like, I've been doing quite a bit this semester. It's really just I guess the professional crowd I hang around. I did a dance group. And then I have my capstone and research going on. Yeah. I started the semester with the second job, but I actually like cut it off because it was like overwhelming. I needed like to free up my weekends. But here I'm kind of like, you know, what am I even talking about? ZBLLs. I keep trailing off, my bad. I want to learn more ZBLLs because people like Juliet make it look so interesting knowing so many ZBs, especially like Soon ZBs. They look hard, but like they look really fun to know. But I need to like, I'm still not even in the best position because I am literally forgetting some ZBLLs I know. Like there's this one Diag L case. That was like pretty much my favorite case, but I stopped getting it for a while, so I forgot it, and I need to brush that up specifically. And then there's the it's one specific U case that's really long, but it's like kind of helpful for OH. That's kind of stomped me officially in solves because I get it so often officially, and it's I'll get to last layer at like 5. There's one solve at Mississippi, I think Mississippi Capstone. I forget when that was, but it had 2 rounds of OH. But my first round, I got that got that specific ZBLL at like 5 seconds, and then it was like a 13 because I kind of just like pooped my pants about it. And there was another solve where it was like I got a decent ZB at like 6. I only got like an 8 on it. I think it was 5 or 6. The TPS was nice though. I was using the ball court, the OG ball court. Yeah. I guess if I could reflect on my OH rounds, they're very inconsistent. I got a counting it at nationals, which I need to upload the video for too. I need to grab the stream footage too, because it was kind of funny, like the situation and everything. But I'll save that ramble for that video because that's like a specific. I need to make that its own thing, along with the super way long video, which probably I guess after college I might try and focus more on my content.
Yay.
Hopefully, maybe. Yeah. See, sub 9 average. pretty easy. I know I got a counting 7 in here somewhere. And most of the time, most of this whole session, I'm just averaging sub 10 minus the means being like having to account for the poop solves, which that's okay, you know. We take it anyways. Like this cube is just phenomenal though. And although this cube is phenomenal, this is kind of a life rant. Yeah. What else can I talk about? I probably have more ideas than what to talk about here. I'm pulling them out of my brain. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still going for sub 9 in comp, of course. I think I kind of realize as I compete over time that solving in comp is just different entirely, and I can't just bank on getting sub 9. It's just, it doesn't work like that, and that's okay, but I'll get it at some point. I'm sitting at rank 19, I believe, in the world. Andre Che just pushed me back again, but he's goated. Like, I expected it, but I could definitely slide at 9-2. I think Arya Honig predicted I would get like a 9.3 average by the end of the year, but I can't make that happen because I don't even have comps. I didn't even register for Rocky Top. I was going through the airport when that happened. I was kind of scrambling around looking for my terminal, and then it happened randomly, and I didn't even know it. Which, it's fine. You know, we missed some comps. I'll probably go to the one next year. I'm probably staying in the Southeast. Multiple reasons. I mean, I have a lease ending in May, so it's like I probably don't have much. I mean, it's just cheaper. I don't want to pay double rent and just like deal with moving out of the current apartment early. So I'm just gonna take it, get whatever job, and you know, keep doing OH. More content, hopefully. Yeah. Which, if you're still listening to this, you want to leave a comment in the section below about what you'd want to see in terms of OH content. I would love to read about it, and try and just provide. I know I don't upload a lot, and I have a lot I could share about OH. My first upfront idea was just like a video on last layers, but it's like a lot of last layer stuff is just kind of, you just like figure out the EO, and you know, okay. I'd have to just make a video on it, but it would make sense if I just showed examples of what I would be talking about.
Skill issue.
Yeah. I guess I can't talk about a cube for hours, but hey, like this cube is beautiful all in all. We're at 28 minutes. Half of this has been life ramble. I don't know. There's really not much to say about a cube, other than like give background. I mean, this does give character to the RS3 line. I will say that it's cheap. It's amazing.
Yeah, I need to make food in a minute.
And
it's gonna like work out.
It's just, it has its own feeling. I feel like it has its own feeling. It's nice. Yeah, me talking. Yeah. Wait, what else is there? What else is there? We got 6.5 minutes.
Okay.
7 minutes.
Well, yeah, of course,
RS3 V5, RS3 V5, RS3 V5. Yeah, Moe's been like, I will say Moe's been releasing a lot of cubes. I mean, that's like an issue for like everyone. 'Cause we're trying to see other things. I think the biggest complaint I hear everyone like talking about is like need a new 4x4. Like, that is just like most important priority right now. Which I don't even do 4x4, but like that'd be cool. I'm really just talking about whatever. If you've made it this far into the ramble, that's like pretty awesome. You're probably bored, but like I don't have much to talk about at this point. Like, there's legitimately not that much I can say about a cube. I mean, it's amazing. It's OH cube main. And I'm gonna keep solving on it. It's a beautiful 3x3. My turning just, oh yeah, no, okay. Idos, I've been using Idos for OH, which are, and they're pretty hard to get used to, but this cube makes them feel so free, like so easy, it's insane. Like, I just do them, and my turning just works with it. Yeah, and you've probably noticed, like, in a lot of these solves, I'm using like a good amount of Idos as a C-pop solver too. I've done a lot of root solving, but I just cannot. I feel like I just can't adjust to that turning style. It's like, I don't know. I don't think I have the brain for root solving. I'm like also too impatient to learn like proper first block building stuff, which I can build an okay first block, but like in solve in general, I just like average like sub 15ish, 15 maybe. I don't really do much with real. And that's okay. I just do it for fun. But I don't know. I haven't really done much of that with this cube. This cube is just like perfect for C-pop though. It's just beautiful.
Am I Mr. Chainsaw Man?
Yeah. And I was in a Discord for this during recording this video, and I'm pretty much just talking about shonen animes. My favorite one is just Chainsaw Man. Yeah. But this is a video on the RS3 V5, and I love this cube. I give it a massive 10 out of 10. It's cheap. It turns really well. Like, best turning cube for OH I've ever felt. Probably. It got a good consistency. I can use this for a while until it gets like too fast. Some lube wears off. And I get amazing times on it. A lot of counting 7s. A lot of 8s, 9s. Of course 9s. Literally approaching sub 10.
Okay, so I am uploading.
I'm probably gonna.
I'm uploading this.
I'm gonna keep these cube sounds in the video. I think that would go hard. It would go so hard.
You when I finally upload. Dude,
No 6s in this average of 100, unfortunately, but counting 7 I feel like makes up for it. There's a lot of good stats in here. The 9.3 AO12 is close to PB. I probably had low 8 BPA at some point in this average 100. No. The average of 50 might actually be close to. You know what? I'm gonna check that right now. I'd be close to PB. I don't know. Yeah, it's like 0.03 off. Yeah. My PB average of 100 is 995. I don't know if I marked that correctly, but yeah. And in terms of 3x3 solving, I have not used this cube that much because of the Super Way Long being like, you know, it came out right after. So I don't really have like much reason to use the RS3 V5 for OH or to him. I mean, sorry. Brain is fried at this point. Been on the ramble for 35 minutes. Anyways, if you listen to like more than 2 minutes of this, I appreciate you. It's a dumb ramble. My favorite cube with OH solves on it. It's like a commentary video, you know. I don't know. Maybe I could do more of this. I'll see about it. I need to explore what I should do with content in general. This has been a fun little bit, and I'm just going to end it here. I'm gonna end the sound recording. Nice. Number 100. So +2.